Before Kurt Cobain and Nirvana were signed to Geffen Records, released Nevermind, and sold over 75 million albums, they were an unknown local band refining their skills in soggy, smoke-filled Washington area house parties, dive bars, and nightclubs. The early days of the band saw lineup changes, warm beer, and lots of rain, as Kurt and Krist found their fan base and played their way to their first recording contract with Sub Pop Records, who would release Nirvana's first single Love Buzz in November 1988, and the band's first album Bleach on June 15, 1989. Thank you for joining on our look at Nirvana's first recording contract. Sub Pop Exclusive Recording Agreement. 1. This contract is for an exclusive recording agreement between Kurt Cobain, Krist Novoselic, Chad Channing, and Jason Everman, from here on known as artist, and Sub Pop Limited, from here on known as label. 2. Artist agrees to record exclusively for the label under the conditions outlined in this recording agreement. Any adjustments and/or changes in this agreement shall be made solely between the label and the artist. 3. Artist agrees to record exclusively for the label for the duration of an initial 1-year term and 2 option years. This agreement shall be exercised by the conditions outlined further in the contract. 3a. The initial 1-year term shall begin on January 1st, 1989 and shall end on December 31st, 1989. The first option year, if all obligations agreed to by both artist and label in this contract are met, shall begin on January 1st, 1990 and shall end on December 31st, 1990. The second option year, if all obligations agreed to by both artist and label in this contract are met, shall begin on January 1st, 1991 and shall end on December 31st, 1991. 3b. During the initial 1-year term and for each option year thereafter, artist will record and complete 1 normal album-length master tape per term. 3c. This contract is for 3 complete album-length master tapes to be recorded by the artist for the label under the conditions provided for in this contract. That is, 1 complete album-length master tape will be recorded and completed during the initial option year. 1 complete album-length master tape will be recorded and completed during each option year, no earlier, no later. 4. Label agrees to provide artist with the following recoupable advances per term. For the initial 1-year term, the label agrees to provide artist with a $600 advance, recoupable against sales royalties. For the first option year, the label agrees to provide artist with a $12,000 advance, recoupable against sales royalties. For the second option year, the label agrees to provide artist with a $24,000 advance, recoupable against sales royalties. Page 2. Miscellaneous. This agreement shall be constructed in accordance with the laws of the state of Washington. In the event that any part of this agreement shall be or become for any reason invalid or unenforceable, then the rest of the agreement shall not be affected and shall remain in full force and effect. Each of the individual members comprising artist hereunder is individually and collectively bound between the parties, and may only be amended or modified by written instrument signed by the parties hereto. In witness whereof, the parties have read this agreement and have executed it on the date first shown above. The contract concludes with the signatures of each member of Nirvana. Drummer, Chad Channing. Bassist, Krist Novoselic. Guitarist, Jason Everman. And guitarist, Kurt Cobain. As well as Sub Pop co-founder, Jonathan Poneman. Did you see Nirvana in concert? What are your thoughts on the meager monetary compensation Nirvana received in their first recording contract? Please like and subscribe for more exciting brief histories. And you can watch this additional informative video free right now.